blackmail your Gen X parents with their grandchildren.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
It is. You can get them to do damn near anything.
Pretty much anything for the grandkids.
Nothing you could do as a kid, like, or anything like that, but now it's like...
All right,
Woo!
dude. It's this is one of our interim dad blasts. I don't know that we're gonna do one next week, so because we're gonna be making some studio space changes. So this is the. Is that the rain?
Yeah, I think it just started raining really hard as soon as we hit record.
That's crazy. Yeah, if you guys hear anything,
Okay, it stopped.
There's just a lot of rain intermittently, I guess. Yeah, this is the Dad Blast podcast, and I'm Cole.
I am Phil.
It's been an interesting week, man.
Yeah.
It's been a very interesting week. It's been a sad week.
Yeah, there was some sadness.
It's been a sus week.
Because it was kind of quiet in the news again?
Nah.
Besides some pretty big niche things.
The big stuff got pushed away very quietly and quickly. That's what I'm going to say. But I think for you...
Yeah.
There was one headline, and I mean, it's the number one headline. We're looking at the trending words right now. It's the number one headline right now is Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
I'm not a NASCAR guy.
Tough.
You are a NASCAR guy. I support you.
It sucks.
Yeah. Your family was, at least your dad was a big Kyle Busch fan? Yeah. All I know about Kyle Busch is that he is apparently like a big dickhead.
Yeah, he was, and it was awesome because that's what makes NASCAR fun. Like the guys who just get in the car and they're like, hey, I had a good clean race, blah blah blah. Fucking boring, dude. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm already getting into watching a car go left for like 4 hours. Right. I like some personality, man, and we lost like one of the biggest personalities in the sport, so. That sucks.
Yeah.
I jokingly liken NASCAR to WWE sometimes with some of the, because I'm always telling people, I'm like, dude, the off season and the just off track storylines are all like totally manufactured by NASCAR. You can tell, and it's awesome.
I just remember
it's fun drama.
Growing up, the most controversial thing that happened when I was a kid was that everyone thought Jeff Gordon was gay because he drove the rainbow DuPont car.
Yeah.
And that was it. They were like, yeah, he's gay. And then people were like, okay.
Not because like maybe his sponsor was like a paint company.
Right.
that uses colors.
They were like, he's fucking gay.
They're like, I knew it. He's just proudly displaying it.
Which, speaking, we can come back to Kyle Busch, but that's just a perfect segue into one of the other big news stories in our circles is Caleb Shomo from Beartooth came out as gay. If you've ever met the dude, you're probably not surprised. I've spoken to the dude a handful of times. We're not like friends or anything. Like, I don't want to give the impression that like I knew the dude, but it definitely was.
He came out to you first. Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
That's impressive. Y'all know each other so well.
It wasn't surprising, but do
you think it surprised his wife?
She made a post about it. I'd say.
Yeah. I didn't read the post because piece of shit. But
I would say it's exactly what you would expect from a wife who found out her husband's gay, and that's a very sensitive area to navigate, right? Because, dude, live your truth, 100%. Who you are, and like I'm so fucking exhausted from gay mattering. Like, being gay shouldn't matter, being trans shouldn't fucking matter, being whatever the fuck. Who you decide to fuck,
being a gamer
doesn't. Yeah, being a gamer,
a pressed gamer shouldn't matter.
None of that should matter. So like living your truth, but people have made it matter, and so like. That's a big deal, right? Still is like living your truth and being who you are. And we wouldn't ever want to take that away from anyone, including him. And his wife kind of went on to make that point. But at the same time, you are married, and like I've always viewed sexuality through a very narrow scope, in my own scope, right? And I have my own thoughts on it. Not the episode for that. But I feel like if you're not certain about something, you should be talking to your spouse the entire time. You should be like, hey, look, when we were doing it, it felt icky,
Yeah.
or whatever the
Felt
fuck
like an obligation.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow.
whatever's going on, but like be honest with your spouse. And I think that's easier to say when you're talking about,
Sweetheart, you helped me realize I'm the world's greatest actor.
I think it's easier to say that about like finances and shit, but when it comes to hiding a part of you that not all of society is going to accept that could impact your life negatively, it's a different game. So I really can't speak too much on it. I'd say that she took it as well as she could have. Like, she was hurt, but she expressed that, but she also wanted to support because I mean, like most spouses, that was her best friend.
Yeah,
Like,
you still love that person.
yeah,
like,
without a doubt. And like, you want them to be their best self and you want them to live their truth. But it also, like, you've been married to this person. Like, that was your person. And so now you're dealing with hurt. So good for her for being open about that, because there might be other people that are inspired to have these conversations now. And the reality of it and acknowledging that is a big thing. So good for them. Sorry, the Jeff Gordon being gay led me into that, but
no, I think it's really funny that we started with Kyle Busch and probably hooked a certain demographic, and then we just came in with the left hook talking about like this gay hardcore singer, basically.
Well, to be fair, NASCAR kicked up some dust when they started doing the Pride thing, and so I think now they have a more accepting crowd. Also, though, dude,
there's a lot of left-leaning NASCAR fans.
Yeah, if you come in to this shit,
there's a lot of autistic people that love NASCAR.
I believe that
it's
100%.
A lot of people's hyperfixation.
But if you come into this and you're like, "Oh, Kyle Busch," and then you're offended by the gay, dude, I don't care. I really
don't think anybody was. I just had to make a point.
It's a valid point, but also, we like gay people here, so fuck off if you're mad, I guess. I don't care.
Yeah, like Jeff Gordon.
Anyways, we... So we can, so I think one important thing to say about Kyle Busch before we completely get off the subject is not the episode the episode that's going to come out before this Dad Blast is our last episode of the season, but the one before that was about health.
Yeah.
And
that was like the big point about his death that I kind of wanted to bring about, because we found out how he died yesterday, and it was pneumonia that developed into sepsis, and that's kind of 100% something that, could have been treated.
Yeah.
But he's a grinder. He worked really hard. So he just was like that man mentality that we get where he's like, I'm going to push through it, because it'll make me stronger, and I'm just gonna push through it. So, and I do that all the time, and now I'm gonna think twice about doing that.
I was about to say, when I was in blue collar jobs, when I was in retail, even I don't know if retail falls into. I don't think it falls into blue collar.
It's a weird like gray area, because it almost is. There's that kinship is there.
Yeah, certain aspects of it definitely are, but. Either way, retail, I did it too, and they promote that culture of like work through being sick.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a corporate culture, and I work for the healthcare industry, so I have a sniffle, and people are like, "Why the fuck are you at work?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I'll be fine." They're like, "Take the day off and get better."
Yeah, they're like, "Dude, if
"What
you
the
die, it'll be hard to replace you, and if you kill one of your coworkers in this, higher position, it'll be hard to replace them."
Well, see, I work from home, and they're like, so for me, I'm like, dude, I'm just like, I'll just.
You sniffle, and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. We're not supposed to do that on the call."
But for me, I'm just like, no. But like, if I start to feel bad, I'll sit on the couch and work from my laptop. But they're like, no, take care.
He just moved from the desk to the couch. I can tell by his body temperature reading through his smartwatch.
Luckily, they haven't asked for my biometric data yet. But if they do,
they don't have to.
They're tapped
in. They bought it from someone else.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, especially with men, but I think just
anybody.
Millennials, Gen Z, Gen X, even.
Yeah, because the doctor is expensive.
Boomers, I hate to say it. If you're sick, it's been nice knowing you.
Yeah, sorry.
But Gen X and later, like if you're starting to feel it, if you're getting sick, and you stop ignoring it. Like, dude, the company that you work for is not going to cease to exist because you decided to take care of yourself. As a matter of fact, if you die from being sick because you decided to work your ass off instead of getting better, they're going to replace you the next fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
You mean nothing to them. You are a number and a statistic, but you have a family, you have people that care about you, and to them, you are everything. Take fucking care of yourself. Just be better about that, because it shouldn't take a celebrity, a famous NASCAR driver dying from something like that for us to all sit there and go, okay, maybe I should look at
I know.
myself
The thing
better.
is it totally did that
Yeah,
to me. Like,
I know.
the whole weekend, I've just been so bent out of shape about it, because I'm like, he just won, like, the truck race the weekend before. And so it's just, he was like, I have a sinus infection, and it just scares me and puts into perspective how many different things can be, like, slow creeping silent killers. Like, I learn more and more about those, as I get older. You just learn about those things that seem benign, but they creep up on you and they can just take you out.
Yeah.
When they send your body into overdrive.
It's such a big thing that we overlook, and we never expect it to happen to celebrities, right? Like, we never expect the wealthy people that have health care and great jobs and everything to get sick, and then it gets publicized like this. And because, I mean, the dude was 40 years old. Like, he's 6 years older than us.
Yeah,
it's very close in age. 40, we talked about this in the health episode. 40 is not fucking old.
No, not at all.
It's like just a specific scenario occurred, and he decided to work through something that he shouldn't have, and it fucking killed him.
Yeah.
That should be an eye-opener for
and
everyone.
It's he did have the money to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And I mean, there were some things the past year that I don't want to get into conspiracies and stuff and like disrespect his death, but I think he had gotten scammed out of a ton of money, like $12 million.
Jesus, how?
It was like some insurance thing. I don't really know, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm pretty sure he still had the money to go to the doctor. So that means it was just truly a mentality thing that was totally preventable.
He drove for a NASCAR team. So, like, I would assume
he's also one of the best drivers of all time.
So he
like, it's insane.
He probably made quite a bit of money back from what he lost, but he's also on a NASCAR team. I assume they give their drivers like top of the line.
Yeah, at the Watkins Glen race like 2 weekends ago, or when it was at the end of the race, you can hear him saying, "Hey, get what the name of his doctor? I need a shot." Yeah. So he was basically just getting steroid shots that were just temporarily helping him, and just he was trying to push through because, like he said, when he won the truck race, you really know when any victory could be your last, even if you're going to stay alive. That's because it's so hard to win.
Crazy foreshadowing.
Yeah, it gives me chills. And the Coca-Cola 600 was last night, one of the biggest races of the year. Holy shit, dude.
Somber.
They had his wife and son and like 3-year-old daughter out there, and she was sobbing uncontrollably. But it teetered the line between, like, why did you drag this woman out here, and cool because every single person in the NASCAR community was behind them. So it was like,
and I think
it teetered that line. And I was like, she is like sobbing uncontrollably. Like, this is.
And as a husband, if I died tomorrow, I would want whatever community we've built here, whatever community I've built in hardcore. I mean, in any other aspect of my life, I would want those people to rally around my wife and kids.
That's the only way people get through stuff.
Right. And say, hey, we're here. We might not understand exactly the pain you're going through, but we are here and supporting you.
And like we already discussed previously, if I die, you will please take my wife as a sister wife.
Yes.
And take care of her and my daughter. So thank you.
We will adopt Mormonism. And, same goes for you. My wife.
I heard Utah's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Give my family the ending they deserve.
A nice farm for them all to run and play on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But seriously, for anyone watching, just please take care of yourself. It's, again, I cannot stress enough. There is no aspect of the company that you work for, even if you, here's the thing, even if you're self-employed, if you fucking die, dude, that company goes away anyways.
Yeah.
So get your shit taken care of.
Yeah, and
stop asking Chat fucking GPT. Please stop asking Chat GPT.
And if you're gonna do it, verify with a doctor after.
ChatGPT will be like, "Oh, you're bleeding and it's filled
Yeah,
3 buckets."
yeah.
That's probably a paper cut, but you could call it.
I don't know. I don't have to deal with that. I'm a machine.
Right.
And I think it's just one of those things where the past like 2 decades or so, it's really been all about men like checking in on each other's like mental health and stuff. But dude, make sure your buddies are keeping up with their physical health too. Like if one of your friends mentions like, yeah, I've had this weird spot, and then a couple months later you're like, have you gotten that checked out yet? They're like, oh no, I haven't. Just be like, it's been a couple months. You still got that.
Yeah.
Get it checked out. Like I'll hold you accountable or something. Like tell me when the appointment's happening.
Yeah, you got to talk to your friends about everything. Like
your wife really is mine until you go to the doctor there.
She is the new sister wife.
Yeah, I'm collecting them. All my dying homies.
Like Pokemon cards. Just fucking
I'm like the Grim Reaper. When I come around, your wife will be mine no matter what.
We've talked about toxic masculinity. We did, I think, a majority of an episode on that shit. But like part of that is, again, toxic masculinity is not what everyone perceives it to be, where it's just like fucking being a meathead. That's just being an asshole. Toxic masculinity is shit like working through sickness because you're told that is your duty to deliver, or you're weaker because you had to stop working and go to
push
the doctor.
Through it, provider.
Yeah, fuck that. Go to the doctor because you need to, if you want to really provide, you need to provide, first off, a good example for your kids, because if my kids are sick, I want them to tell us and I want them to go to the doctor. But also, you need to keep showing the fuck up. And if you die, you don't get to do that. So shake that shit off your shoulders. And this is not just, it's a big masculinity problem, but I'm not just talking to dads, I'm talking to every parent out there. Get your shit checked out. Get your shit looked at. I have a dad who is stubborn as fuck. I love him to death, but his like whole mentality is when the Reaper comes, he comes. Like when
when I die, I die.
Right. When God calls me home, I'll be ready. And it's like, dude, but what if God is giving you doctors and medicine to like prolong that?
Or he's just like, he's not even bothering reaching out to the doctors. All right, fine, come on home.
I guess this guy's a lost cause. Come on.
Better save some appointment room for someone who actually gives a fuck, you latently suicidal weirdo. Yeah. Come on. That's all it is.
So
that destructive drive, man.
And I love I'm going to be devastated when he goes. So I keep trying to tell him like, hey, you don't. And
that's how you can get him, though. You can be like, do you know how sad I'm going to be if something happens?
Even better. My brother now has his first kid on the fucking way. So he's got 3 grandkids. And I'm like, dude, you've got 3 fucking grandkids. Do you know how devastated they're going to be if you don't fucking stick around?
That's how you get them.
And he just fucking loves the grandkids. So
I've used that. I think I've used that on my dad before.
I have. That's right. Blackmail your Gen X parents with their grandchildren. Yeah. That's the best way to do it.
It is. You can get them to do damn near anything.
Pretty much anything for the grandkids.
Nothing you could do as a kid, like, or anything like that. But now it's like,
the grandkids really want the new Xbox, so I need you to help me out, Dad.
Yeah, I just realized I actually do have space in my living room for a PS5 now because we moved a bookshelf. So, I mean, Lucy's real into Souls-like games. She just turned 3 yesterday. She's all about it. Wait, did Rob Bass die?
Who?
Sorry, I got really distracted. He's the one that made the "It Takes Two to Make It Feel Alright."
Oh, yeah.
I want to rock right now.
Yeah, he
did. Oh, he did.
Rest in peace, Rob Bass. That's sad.
Dang, man, I thought it was a hoax.
No, unfortunately, we couldn't get a 3rd week of hoaxes.
Dude, I saw him perform at the most random. It was just a random Panthers game in the middle of the season, and it was him, Bismarcky, and Dougie Fresh. They did this random, like, just concert at the middle of this Panthers game, and it was so cool.
Hell yeah.
It literally lasted like 5 minutes because they were all old, and then Bismarcky died like a couple years later. But that was cool.
He was sick. Because I'm always like the TV media guy, the Boroughs is trending right now, so I'll definitely talk about that because I watched it.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
So the Boroughs is by the Duffer Brothers, who did Stranger Things. Well, I mean, they're producers on it. It's written by other people, but it's got Alfred Molina in it. And Alfred Molina played Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. Oh, and since then, I've been a big fan of pretty much anything he does, and he is fantastic in this show. It's about these old people in a retirement home, and there's, like, aliens in the retirement home that are, like, using them as a food source.
That's a unique idea.
It is.
I like when people have unique ideas.
And old people get together and they're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't want to ruin too much.
What the fuck is going on?
It's worth watching. I thought I was like sitting here like, dude, a bunch of fucking boomers. Like, no, I'm good. This is gonna be old people shit. It's actually pretty fucking.
They're getting their brains sucked.
They're getting their fucking noggins slurped on, dude.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Had to make sure to get the word Netflix into the algorithm.
That's right. We got to do it. So I think we hit really. Donald Trump for some reason skipped his son's
Dude, that's
wedding.
funny as hell to me. He's real for that.
He's like, I really just don't give a shit.
I'll always respect a man who very clearly has favorites in his children. It just doesn't beat around the bush.
I feel like
I know Don Jr. was his favorite son for a while. I know Ivanka is like his, borderline
Gross,
sexual
yeah.
fantasy / like princess.
his gross favorite.
I know he always thought Eric was just a dumbass schlub or whatever, but I thought he always kind of liked Don Jr., but
I think
they were like, why are you skipping his wedding? He literally just said, I need to be at the White House. He was like some guy who thinks he's Jesus Christ that we paid through the MK Ultra CIA program is going to come try to assassinate me.
He called JD Vance in and was like, you got to be here too because
he's like, dude, I need an
can't go to
excuse.
this."
I need an excuse to miss Don Jr.'s wedding. He fucking sucks now. He got too close to power and he doesn't have the riz that I have, and it's just sad.
I feel like now he's given up on Don Jr. and Eric, and now he's just like, I've always had my thing for Ivanka, so I'll marry her one day. And then Barron is my like last legacy.
Barron is the one who makes all those secret polymarket trades for him. He's like, Barron, you can skip class if you short oil at Monday at 6 a.m. and then I'll make the tweet. That's a theory people have. Barron's just like his little Gen Z or Gen Alpha like trader kid.
I feel like it would be hilarious though if Barron just like out of nowhere one day like betrayed the whole family.
Dude,
fuck y'all, I'm out. Like, and just like completely flip the script. I don't know. I mean, he looks like a little dickhead.
If he's smart, he'll take all this insider trading and just become the richest human on earth as quickly as possible, and then just be free from everything.
I mean, his father is laying out the most corrupt administration we have ever seen, and that's not a opinion. That is a fact of the matter. Like the lawmaking, the executive orders, it is all incredibly corrupt. If he doesn't capitalize, then he clearly didn't read the art of the deal. That's all I'm going to say. You
know how every single president in history, they're generally taller fellas because humans just naturally respect like handsome and taller people more.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like Barron is too tall.
Yeah.
Like he's tall to the point where it's not like handsome or like, oh, he's tall. It's like, holy shit, dude, that guy is gangly.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, he's super tall. I think he's like 6'9" or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's 3 inches taller than me, which is there are very few people in the world I have to look up at, and he'd be one of them.
Dude, he would look like that one scene in It Follows if he came through the door of this treehouse. You haven't seen that movie. That was
no, I need to watch it.
Stale reference. Yeah, you kind of have to. If we're going to do a season 3, you just need to, because I make those references every once in a while. It's a perfect day for that kind of movie, too.
Oh, yeah, I might.
It's it's got, the music in it is 80s synth influenced.
Hell yeah.
So it takes you out of it because you don't really know when it takes place. All right, I'll stop being autistic about it.
You're good. Dad gripe time. So
gripe them.
Let's gripe them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's doing the thing. All right, so I mean, I got a dad gripe today. It's not really like a I'm pissed about it, like everything. It's so weird and it's annoying and it's exactly what a dad gripe is. But people that cover their license plates and social media pictures when they post pictures of their car, as if I could not go to a Walmart parking lot and just start writing down license plates. Like, well, I don't understand I get it, like your name is associated to it, but like if someone wants the information that badly, they'll get it. And like people are like, well, because people make like fake license plates or whatever and put it on their car. And it's like, well, what if they do that? I guarantee you those people aren't cruising social media for it. I guarantee you that what they're doing is they're going to parking lots or just hitting cars in traffic, because it's much easier to have the license plate in an area that you live in, right? And I mean, some people would argue that no, it's not. Like, you should have it somewhere far away, but no, I just don't get it. Have you? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen it before. I mean, I kind of get it. I guess if you want it to be harder for people to find you, I guess, or you don't want someone to. I don't know. Yeah.
My favorite thing is it's all these people on Marketplace or something, and like your information is there. The area that you live in is there. If they want to do something, they know where you're at. They know what your name is. They know where you're at. That's pretty much the only information a bad guy needs to do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's weird. Like, I've got friends that do it. I get it. Like, they've explained to me their perspective on it, and I get it. And I love you guys, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. As someone who uses tools all the time to find out information about people, like I use open source intelligence. I know how to find shit out about people. Not one fucking time have I ever used their license plate. Not one time. I've used boating registration numbers more than I have used license plates.
I got to cover up my boating registration number. Right. Just kidding. I don't have a boat.
Yeah.
I'm going to go swap our license plates and just go drive like an asshole on the way home.
They'll be like, why is this plate registered to a Nissan Kicks and you're driving whatever the fuck you're driving?
I'll be like, oh, I don't know. I hit another car the other day, and I guess the license plates just popped off and swapped, man. And that's how hard I hit them.
It's crazy. Yeah, no, I don't know. It was, again, I think that's the essence of dad gripe, is just little shit that annoys
it's stuff that other people would be like, okay,
yeah, sure, whatever,
sure.
That doesn't bother me, but I get it. Last dad gripe for a while. I don't know that. It really depends, because the changes we're making to the studio space are a little bit drastic. So I don't know how
shouldn't take too long.
Many weeks we're going to take off. At least one.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Take a deep breath. And
I think we need to anyways.
As much as I love doing this, like the grind of having
still one in while you can.
Yeah, the grind of having to edit and shit. And the problem is, like, if we continue to do Dad Blast, we have to keep them relevant. You know what I mean? Keep an eye out. We plan to do a season 2 compilation. By the time this is out, you'll have already seen the last episode of season 2, where we just kind of take a walk.
We just chopped it up. Yeah.
It was a review of our first years of podcast, because while we haven't hit 1 year yet, we've hit 50 episodes, which was huge. The fact that not only have we stuck with it long enough, but the fact that we've actually continued to gain support is massive. So thank you all for that. But I'll be putting out the compilation of the funniest moments on season 2. It's going to be exciting. And yeah, I think that we'll probably take a little bit of time off. I would say expect up until Father's Day to be pretty quiet, aside from clips, unless we are able to, finagle our schedule a little bit. Mostly because it's summer. We're going to be taking some vacations coming up, and we need to build a backlog to cover for that time. So, hopefully you guys don't leave us while we stay quiet, but we aren't going anywhere. We're still going to be around. It's been a fantastic year of this. It's been a bunch of dad blasts. We've been blasting off.
Time to pat ourselves on the back.
I can't, dude. I came right here from the
too
gym.
swole.
My shit hurts. Yeah. Thank you guys for all of that. Again, this is not the last dad blast, just the last one for a few weeks. And we will see you guys, we'll be fresh and ready to go. Honestly, I think giving ourselves a little bit of time off will have us so ready
to
get
the
go.
Juice.
I'm excited for you guys to see what we've got coming. But I think with that, we'll go ahead and sign off. Do you have any dad formations?
Oh, yeah, my dad formation. I've probably already done this one before. I don't even know. But just don't trust those thoughts like the first hour after you wake up, because like mine can get insanely negative, and I know it's just because after waking up your brain is just like recalibrating all its hormones and shit. So just know it's that, and just don't trust shit until you've been up for an hour.
Honestly, I gotta tell you that is the one benefit that I have found of going to the gym, is like I just don't think.
You're doing something immediately
right about to the gym, and then I start to think, and it's just about lifting, and so it's nice. But to piggyback on that, if you are like, even if you can't shake it, when you're having those rough thoughts, those bad days, don't live in that. It's all temporary. I mean, the world is a fucking mess right now, but hopefully you have something that's keeping you anchored. Just lean into that. Lean into family. Again, I say this as often as I can, but lean into community. Start building a community. Go out and talk to people that, you know, you live near or that are part of the environment that you're in regularly, because community is super important and social media is doing a great job of taking that away from us. I say,
or making you think you're in one,
or making
you're not,
you think you're in one. Yeah, because everybody
a bit
wants
more
to,
parasocial.
Yeah, everyone wants to call their followings and stuff their community, but like we're not building community gardens and stuff.
Yeah.
We're just talking about shit. So
Yeah.
But in that sense, our community is always here for you guys if you're having a rough time. So, you know, like I don't think people, I don't even know if enough people are listening to this to hear it, but if you're having a hard time, I don't know how long it'll take us to respond, but our DMs on any platform are always open. And I would never tell someone not to speak to someone. And if you think we're the people to talk to, reach out to us. Okay. I've been yammering.
Yeah, do it.
I've been yapping. It's been real. It's been fun. We'll
It's
see
been
you guys
real
next
fun.
time. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.